Hey, hope you're all doing well. My name is Kevin here with Leads on Demand. Very blessed to have all of you here today. I apologize for the delay. I know we normally go around 1 p.m. Eastern time, but today we're going live here on LinkedIn. It's about half hour, but I'm very blessed to be of service with all of you and just be just lucky to be able to hear to strengthen you in your business today. So if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Kevin. I'm the CEO of Leads on Demand. And we go live many times a week, and I give a lot of free value and content on lead generation. So if you're watching me live, I love getting attention. Put a comment down below. Let me know where you're at. Okay, drop a comment down below. We have 2 people watching. Welcome to the feed. Welcome here today. We'd love to have you a part of this. Today, what I'm going to be talking with you about is how to book a sales appointment today. All right? How to get a sales appointment today. Glory to God. We're going to be going live until 1:45 Eastern time. And we just go live. We just got short nuggets. We just cover short nuggets, short topics on lead gen, short little actionable steps on how to generate leads. So this is Lead Gen TV. We go live. We go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm trying to turn off this glare. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and what we talk about is how to generate leads, how to strengthen your business, and how to generate more prospects. And that's what we do. You could hire our team for you to do it for you, or you could work with our team directly. So today, people ask me, look, how do I get sales appointments today? How do I get sales today? How do I get clients today? Very easy question. Because, a lot of people ask me this. And basically, how it works, how to get sales appointments today is very easy. You need to work a list. Work a list. So I was at the WFG training yesterday. And what's really cool about this is that, when I was there, we had a training on, some, what do you call it? On life insurance, and then we had a training on prospecting, lead generation. And what we did there is one of my uplines, he's a manager in the company. He told me, he's like, work your list, build a list. And I was thinking, because yesterday, you know what I mean? We were learning, seeking out sales, hunting yesterday, fishing yesterday. Opened up our list of contacts, and our main focus is look, how do we follow through? How do we follow up and build this list that we are looking for? How can we generate leads? How can we find more clients? So that was the thing I was thinking about. I'm like, okay, how can we generate leads today? So very easy. All it does is I had a huge list of proposals. I had a whole list of proposals that I sent over to people. And these proposals were ready. These were proposals that I sent to prospects. These are proposals that I sent to people that were interested. And this included a list of people that I sent contracts to. Now, this is a great list. I didn't want to call the list. A part of me was like, I don't know if this is good for me. I don't know if I should call this list. A part of me was a little bit scared to hit the list. But you know what? I had a really good time hitting that list. I had a really good time. And what I enjoyed doing there is I would work this list. I called this list. I found their numbers. I would hunt for their contact information. And I would seek out, okay, all right, who is this person on this list? So I would work it. I would call that list. I would send them messages. I would email them. And it was such a great way. We got a sale yesterday. We got 2 sales yesterday. So I'm about to go live here. I'm about to add one of our partners, our sales partners, and a guy who's a good friend of mine who is working on his sales as well. We're going to introduce him in a couple minutes here to talk about Leadz and how he is booking sales appointments. But I want to give you three ways. I want to give you three strategies today that you could use today or even right now to book sales appointments. First one, go inside a Facebook group. All right, there are thousands of Facebook groups as people have worked hard, and audience groups where your customer is and they're hanging out. There's customers everywhere that just hang out inside your domain. Whether you're in real estate, whether you sell landscaping, whether you are maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a digital marketer, maybe you sell WordPress websites. Now you're gonna be able to find people that need what you have, and they're inside these groups. So I would really encourage you, okay, go find some Facebook groups. Now, when you're looking for Facebook groups, it's not always going to be the best group. Sometimes there's a group that had lots of spam. There's groups that have like it's crazy, maybe it's some groups are spammy, someone is not managing it. But there are groups maybe around 5,000, around the 5,000 range, 10,000, that have a manager, that have a lot of engagement. Go join a group that has a lot of community. People are engaging, people are commenting. And a big way to know is that people are really engaging in the comments really well. Second step, go join that group. Second step, go open a LinkedIn account. Okay, whatever you do, open a LinkedIn account. This is a great place to be. It's a Facebook for business professionals. The average income on LinkedIn is $75,000 per year. Now, these people have money. There's a lot of decision makers there, especially if you want to reach people in business. So this is a great place to be. Go open a LinkedIn account. 3, I want you to track your metrics today. I want you to track your metrics today. So if you're going to send 5, 10, 15, I want you to have a place where you could track how many calls you make, how many messages you make, how many emails you make. Just have a place where you could keep store on how many you do. Because let's say you have 1 week where you're sending 100 emails. You sent 100 emails and all of a sudden you have 5 sales that week. And then the next week you make 10 calls and you only make 1 email. Then let's say that week you had 0 sales. And then the third week you made 1 text, you made 5 emails, you did 0 calls. You had 0 sales, but then on the last week you send out 100 emails again. And all of a sudden you have 10 sales. So now if you keep track of where you are and where you're finding success, I really encourage you to go deep into that area where you find success, because that always works and that always doubles down. We're doubling down on LinkedIn and cold calling on our team and partnerships as well. That's what we're doubling down as. So as I add a partner to my, we're going to add Daniel with Ninja Web Design, who's also part of our sales team as well. We're partnering up together. I'm on his sales team. He's on my sales team. I got Daniel. We're about to join into the stream. What's up, bro?
Hey guys, how's it going? How's it going, Kevin?
Hey, brother. So before I introduce you, Daniel is part of the Ninja Web Design team. He builds great websites. He builds landing pages, builds funnels. He can get your email campaign together. He is our trusted partner for websites and graphic design and online marketing. And Google Ads as well. So if any of you need help, go ahead and drop a comment. Go ahead and message him. But yeah, Daniel, what's going on, brother?
Hey man, just working as usual. Yeah, you want me to talk about what I do, or?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, what do you do to book? What advice would
All
you
right,
give
so
someone to book a sales appointment today?
okay, so booking is all about follow-ups. So the way I do it is normally when you text somebody or call somebody, a lot of the times they're not really going to reply back, immediately, or they're not going to, it sometimes seems like they're not interested. But the fact is, you just have to keep at it. Don't be pushy. Every day or so, just say, "Hey, how's it going? What's up, man? How's it?" Just talk about regular stuff. Try to be friendly, be nice, see if you can open up a relationship between you and the prospect. That's the best way to kind of get, because the thing is, everybody wants someone to work with. See,
Mm.
because it's like if you apply to a job somewhere, people only want to hire people they like.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're doing sales, they're not going to want to work with you if they don't like you. So if you're pushy and aggressive to the point where they don't like you, they're just going to block you and say, "I don't want to work with you." But if they
Mm.
like you, they're way more open all of a sudden to even the possibility of working with you, even if they don't really see it as like they can't work with you. But just because you're nicer, just because they like you personally, that would enable them to just give you more of a chance than you normally would have. So it just being friendly is a good way to open up the possibilities and allow you to get more connections, to get more referrals and to open up more job prospects. So that's normally what I do. So when I message and
Mm.
when I call people, it's less of a business guy calling and it's more of a guy saying, "Hey, how can, like, what is your business anyway? Do you have a business? What kind of business are you running?" And then if they say like, "Oh, I'm actually in the financial service," I'll be like, "Oh, cool." So I want to learn about that. See, because I'm interested in what that is. See, because we provide services too, and I just wanted to see, you know, like what kind of business that is, and maybe we could work together on that. Maybe we could find some way to help each other. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm the business of making other businesses money, and I don't really want to just shoot out there and go, you know um give me your cash. That's not what this is about. I just want to know more about you so that we can help each other out. That's kind of where, when people think that you know you're more for them, that's kind of when they kind of want to listen to you. It's how you sell the product that gets people to pay attention, not necessarily you have one. There's a lot of people that provide lead gen services like Kevin. There's a lot of people that provide website design and stuff like that. But what gets people to pay attention is actually, why would they want to work with you? That's
Mm.
kind of what they want to hear. Why should I hire you over everybody else? What makes you
Yeah.
more interesting?
Gotcha.
What's
What
better?
would you say is like the best way to reach someone? Let's say we want to reach someone, like, how what's the best way in your mind?
The best way for me, I find texting is the easiest. Like if I these days, cold calling is a lot harder because people are always on Zoom calls when they're sales guys. They could say if you're calling a company that does financial services, these days a lot of it is remote. When I call, a lot of times they don't answer and they hang up. But I find it a lot easier to just text them and they text me back later, because texting is kind of like it gets saved on there, so they don't have to go, "Oh, I'm gonna have to call this number and see the voicemail." The easiest way is to text first. Emails don't work as well as they used to either, I find, because they have so many emails. It's always good to shoot them out, but I find the best way, like you were saying, the best way is probably texting,
Mm.
and then they get back to you. Then you could book a meeting, you could send them your Calendly link, and then they schedule an appointment. And then from then, now you have an agreed on date where you're going to talk further about more potential job opportunities. That way, they're definitely going to be available on the date because they already agreed to that date. And it's
Yeah.
easier with text.
Text, would you do text on Facebook or like on your phone? What do you mean text?
So Messenger is a good way, but like I find, just like if they have a phone number on the account, it's the best way to do it. A lot of LinkedIn accounts have a phone number that you can call. Like if you check their profile pages, sometimes they'll have a phone number. If you go to the contact info on their profile, see their number. So you can just text that number and they'll be like, "Who are you?" And then you just, like, "Oh, I'm Dan. Nice to meet you. I got your information on LinkedIn. Thought we could connect," like something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Just say like, what kind of stuff you doing? Like, what kind of businesses you're in? I know that you do your own thing. What kind of stuff is that? Just messages like that. Get to know the people. get to know the people you're messaging, and then like if they want to work with you, just like have a link ready, have a Calendly link, have them
Okay.
book. You know what I mean? And then they'll be, all right, let's talk further about how maybe we can possibly work together. I always like saying, maybe you want to work with me. Maybe you want to work together. I was thinking we could possibly work together. What do you think? Like that. And that's usually the best way, because then it's an option. You're not like obligating them, to continue the conversation. Like if they're not ready to work with you right now, they'll still keep you as a client. They'll still, or a prospect. They'll still keep you as a prospect. They'll
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
because like sometimes they're not ready to or have the money right now to do anything, but they still want to keep you as a prospect. If you do pushy, they'll just say, I don't want to work, because they could eventually hire you in 3 months, 6 months. You know what I mean?
Mm,
You might
yeah.
get them there, but you don't want to push them away entirely. So like maybe you want to work with me, maybe you want to, because they might be calling you later. You never know.
Powerful, brother. Powerful. Thank you again for joining us today. Thank you for everyone that watched the Lead Gen TV. We just go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Normally 11 Mountain, 1 Eastern. We only go like 15, 20 minutes long, talk about leads, join in, join out. Um, but we can go deeper. You can always go deeper with us. We have a class every Saturday on leads and marketing. And also, we have a new partner that we're working with. And, many of our clients that we work with is that, they need help reaching someone. They want that direct approach. But one of the biggest key things is having a brand and having a place where your brand lives. And where that brand lives is inside of something called a website where they could be housed in all your information, your services, your pricing is where your brand can be housed. So we're all generating leads, but people want to see your brand. They want to see what you're about. Maybe look you up on Google.
Not
So
only that, Kevin.
we offer website services as well. And Daniel, I'll let Daniel talk about it in a sec. But we offer great website design packages today. Normally, they're about if you're looking for packages, they could range between 500 to up to $5,000 a month in website design. So we're offering some great deals today. If you're looking to get started with a website where your brand and your business lives, maybe you're in WFG, World Financial Group, wherever, send us a message. Send a message um, to Daniel there, or you could book a call. We have a We have a link to our website, and you can book a call on our website as well, and you could talk to Dan. So yeah, Dan, anything you want to add before we get going?
Yeah, so about that website, that's good stuff, but don't forget, like Facebook has restrictions. Everyone ever I don't know if anyone ever knows about how Facebook can ban people for posting too much to groups. So a website will free up that potential issue, because if you
Mm,
have your own site, you are free from the regulations and the restrictions of necessarily being on someone else's services. So if you're using Facebook, then you can't post like 100 times or 200 times, to all, because like you'll get
yeah.
banned or you'll get restricted on the account. And then they'll be like, well, what's going on? What? Because you're using Facebook. So you have to follow their rules. But if you have your own site, you can have your own links. Everything you do is, you're in control of everything.
Mm,
You won't have to worry about any kind of bans, because you control all the content that gets shared on your site. You have your own blog. There's nothing that would essentially cause you not to be able to operate for a day. If you have your own Facebook page, like if you get banned, how are you supposed to even reach any customers? You could be totally screwed. But like if you
yeah.
have your own site, then you don't have to worry about that. You can just post whatever you want, talk to whoever you want, share the link wherever. You can share it in your email. You can text message that link to somebody. Like there's no real reason that no matter what happens on Facebook, you couldn't still be in business anyway. That's why I like to have multiple redundancy, almost like a bunch of different methods. Like you have Facebook, but you also got LinkedIn, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, and you got your website. That
Yeah,
way,
you're
like if
everywhere,
something
bro.
happens to one,
Omnipresent.
you got everything else, like a backup strategy. It's a good
Yeah.
thing to have. Plus, a website increases your search engine optimization. Now, search engine optimization is literally making sure you're found on Google. So if you want to be found quickly by someone searching a keyword, let's say you have a product that you sell t-shirts for your business. You want to be found on Google, right? Someone searches t-shirts. How do you know they're going to find you? Let's say you sell t-shirts in Colorado. You want people to know that you sell t-shirts in Colorado, but they don't know your business name. So they're not going to search your actual business name. They're just going to search for t-shirts. Search engine optimization allows them to find that company, your company, without necessarily having to know anything about your company. You just sell t-shirts. So those people searching for t-shirts will find you because you sell t-shirts. That's a good way to get found. And a website does that more effectively than a Facebook page or any
Yep.
kind of social media page.
We'll
Stuff
talk
like
more
that.
about it, bro. We'll go deeper. And by the way, you can book a sales appointment on a website. By the way, there's places to have a calendar to easily book a meeting. But we'll go deeper into this as well. Maybe let's go Friday, bro. We could actually go deep into Friday, into your stuff, bro. How about we do Friday? We could talk more on live on this. So we'll do that. We'll get how to generate inbound leads, how to book a sales appointment today, but inbound, people coming to you, not you going to them. So that's all for today, brother. Thanks for the call. And by the way, thanks for everyone watching. Stay tuned next Friday. We'll be at 11 Mountain. We'll put the replays up on YouTube. Thank you for your support and have a great day. All right.
Have a great day, everybody.
All right. See you, brother.
See you.